Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to start off the week in the best way possible, and this is the holiday week. Christmas is at the end of the tunnel. At the end of the week. We're getting there, but before we get to the Christmas day, there's a few days that we have to digest before we get there. The anticipation is
It's the
starting
road to Christmas.
Sorry?
The road to Christmas.
Yeah, it's the Advent calendar.
Yeah.
You know, like we're just not starting from December 1st. That's normally the day that the Advent... By the way, we didn't do the Advent calendar this year.
Well,
I always look forward to the freaking chocolate.
the chocolate, yeah, but the...
I never follow it either. I always eat like half of them like on day 3.
You always eat like a week.
A week's worth.
Exactly. On the Monday, you eat the week.
But yeah. And then I want to compensate. The next day I still want one. And then, you know, by day 5, I finish the whole Advent calendar.
You're already at December 25th.
You know what I'm starting to think? I need to buy...
a calendar per day?
Yeah. I mean, the chocolates are so tiny. Like, what the hell is one going to do? Like, you put that thing in your mouth and it just melts.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're here to start off the holiday week. As you can see, we're all dressed up. And we're starting off with our Monday doubleheader. And the first video on this Monday doubleheader, this is a really interesting video. And I'm really excited about checking out this band because this is a new project featuring Lindsay Schoolcraft and Zen from Neobla Vascaris. And I don't know the details of it.
I just know it's them.
I just know it's them. And that to me, that's good enough.
Yeah,
that's good. Those two are doing something together musically. I'm there. That's all I need to know. So we're here to discover this together. Plus, Lindsay is Canadian.
Yeah.
She's Canadian, eh? She's from the Schwa.
The Schwa.
Yeah, that's where she's from.
We haven't been in the Schwa.
You know, last time I went to the Schwa, last time we went to the Schwa was to see Judas Priest.
Yeah.
All right. That day, the Schwa was made great again.
Yeah.
Since that day, perhaps not so much. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
At least it's not Whitby.
It's not Hamilton.
You just took the words right out of my mouth. The armpit of Ontario. All right. On that note, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Wow. Wow. I'm going to let you go first. What did you think? By the way, we not even mentioned the name of the band or the name of the song. Funeral Crown is the name of the song. The name of the band is Antiqva. Okay.
Ah, that was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. I mean, I don't even know where to start. Like...
Start... I mean, you can start with the vocals, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, there was so
the
many...
atmosphere of the track, the sound, the drums.
Everything was absolutely beautiful. I got the way,
keyboard,
the way it started, the kind of church type of...
Yeah, it started with a very atmospheric, almost doomy feel to it. It didn't go that way, but that's how it started. Yeah.
So when it started like that, I was really into it.
Very Rotting Christ.
I was gonna say that it really reminded me of Rotten Christ, so that's why I was really into it, and I really like how they were speaking in a different language, and it had kind of that History Channel vibe. You know?
History Channel. I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're talking about. All right.
And then she came in with her beautiful vocals, and it killed me. It shot me through the heart. And then when they were kind of playing, I really liked how...
All right, Bon Jovi, come on.
I really liked how when they were kind of singing, they were singing together. They weren't. It was a duet.
No, there's a duality there. There's
duality, but they weren't saying the same thing, because you can see in the lyrics that one was singing one. I really like that.
I really like that. Okay, that's. I want to start with that. All right, because I thought that duality there, it's magnificent. Because one is singing one thing, and the other one is saying something completely different. But it's kind of...
But the thing is, it doesn't sound like they're completely away from each other. It still sounds like
they're sounding like what they're saying is complementing... Like one is not necessarily answering the other, but it's complementing what it's being said by one is being complemented by the other. So they're not separated from the content of what they're saying. They're not separated, but the way it's put together feels like they're worlds apart. So it has this weird feeling to it, because they feel like they're far, but they're right there. And I love.
But to me, it feels like one is helping out the other, because when one was when you could see the on the lyric video, when one was in white and one was in black, the one in black, the vocals were actually a lot lower. The ones on the top were the ones coming out
in the forefront.
In the forefront. So the other ones were more like a bass line in the back.
Yeah, like almost backing.
Especially when it was the harsh vocals. Those were kind of like a bass line in the back for her beautiful vocals. And then when it was switched the other way, it was like a humming in the background of his harsh vocals. They were like complementing each other in that way.
I thought that dynamic of having and with the lyric video works really well, because you could actually see what both of them are singing at the same time. You know what I mean? Like you could see what one is singing. Like the one that's on the top is the one that's in the forefront. The one that's at the bottom, it's the one in the background. So I love the fact that the lyric video really helped enhance the experience of listening to that specific part. If you don't have the lyric video, I think the beauty of that dynamic between the two gets lost. Because you don't necessarily understand what is being said by the vocals that are in the background. You think maybe, it's just maybe some humming, or maybe just repeating.
No.
But with the lyric video, you could tell. You could read both things, and you can see the difference that exists between the two. So the lyric video really enhanced the overall experience for that specific part of the song. And to me, it made that even more beautiful. It made it even... It's just like really intelligent way of putting that together, of creating a duet without necessarily being a duet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I love that.
Which one was your favorite? The one where she was in the background, or one where he was in the background?
I preferred
the one for me. It's the one when she was in the background,
and she's almost like just
like a humming,
like more of an angelic.
Because then, because she would only have like a couple words, and he would have this.
He would have full on sentences.
Yeah, but she would kind of like make those words longer and kind of space them out through the sentence, so it can be there from start to finish.
I'm with you. I like both. But when she's the one in the second plan, if you will, the way her vocals stretch out adds so much presence to the song. It makes the song lift up. When it's in reverse, the song gets brought down. This track has this weird dynamic of ups and downs. It's just always moving all over the place. It's just really incredible. The way it starts and then it morphs into something completely different. The drums are heavy at times, really heavy at times, changing the dynamics. This is a track that goes in a lot of different directions, but you never feel like it's losing you.
No,
Like you always feel like, okay, you're traveling with the song on this road, but you never really feel like you want to like take a break. You always feel like it's fully connected.
and the song
Talking about having a red line all the way through, this track definitely does it.
the song also gives you some time, like
There's
some
portions for you to break.
to break up the song, but they're beautiful with the piano.
Oh,
and
the piano melodies are incredible.
It's a beautiful way to break the song and then continue.
Talk about
after.
using a piano or a keyboard in a song without making the song feel symphonic, because it doesn't make the song feel symphonic,
No.
but it adds this incredible dark atmosphere to everything else that is happening. So you're using an element, but you're being smart about how you use it so that it goes in line with the overall vibe that you're getting out of the song, and it's not interfering with the experience that the song has to offer. It's not taking the song in this weird path. Do you see what I'm saying? So I think it's really important. Sometimes people think that if you use certain elements that are associated with certain things, therefore it brings that to the forefront. No, it all depends on how it sounds and how it's put together. I felt that it added like an incredible ambiance to the way the song sounds. It almost felt to me that when she was humming or singing in that more prolonged way, she was matching almost the same vibe that I was getting when it was just the keyboard. She had almost I felt like the two were like neck and neck. Like the one was equal to the other in terms of how it made me feel through the song. What an incredible track.
Yeah.
Starting off, like I said, a little bit of Rotting Christ and then going in a completely different direction afterwards. I really like it.
I really liked it, and especially because it came back in the song, and it was there throughout most of the song. I really liked it.
Yeah, I liked it as well. I really enjoyed this track. It's a very... It's a song that it's a lasagna.
Yeah, there's many layers.
There's so many layers to it. There's so many things happening within the track, but once again, it never loses you.
Yeah, it always keeps you on your toes.
Yeah,
and,
you're always interested.
It always surprises you.
Yeah, like you want to see what's coming next. Like, what are they going to give me next? So they keep you glued to it all the way through. Incredible track. Wow. All right, this is not it. There's another video coming right after. So keep refreshing, and we'll see you guys at the next video. Take care, guys.
See ya.